Hey guys, SgtMako here. Welcome to Minecraft Madness episode 2. I hope you enjoyed the first one. It's been a little while since my first video. I got my friend EliteCaptain Shell with me. How's it going, Elite?
I'm doing great. Ready to do this video.
Alright then, well let's get started. You can see the base right there, over on the left. That's our base. Me, EliteCaptain Shell, and Yakattak on this multiplayer server. And I guess we'll show it off right now. Just walk on down there. The first thing most people notice is the cactuses around the base, and this is more of a thing you'll realize when you get into Minecraft, is that these protect you from creepers and animals and all that sort of stuff. So they'll just run into the cactus, they'll take damage, and that will prevent them from getting close to your base and perhaps popping out and killing you or something like that. As you can see, Alex is taking some damage over there.
It hurts a lot. Shouldn't try this at home.
Yeah, so if there are any cacti near your current location, follow EliteCaptain Shell's advice and don't repeatedly run into them. That's probably a good idea. Over here is one of the earlier additions to the base. It's a pier I personally made. It's basically just for boating or fishing, stuff like that. I'll show a little more of it in a later video, but there's really not much to it. Yeah, if sign says no fishing, that's pretty much a lie. I guess we'll explore the main base now that we've seen most of the outside. This door, I like the doors in Minecraft. It reminds me a little bit of door systems in Garry's mod because of the sort of complexity you can use if you want to, and the simplicity if you don't. There's a button on this side, I can press it and get in, and there's a pressure pad on the inside which I can stand on and the door will stay open. If I move away, the door closes. And I can, safely keep any sort of creepers or anything like that outside. As you can see, that door, just a secondary door, it automatically opens for anyone who has gained admittance to the first door. And over here we have the greenhouses, which Shell made it, so I guess he'll talk a little bit more about that, huh, Shell?
Yeah, we just added the greenhouse because we needed a source of food when there were mobs activated on the server. And so we built this, we just harvested food from it, and in the food pantry we have tons of bread now.
Yeah, you can never really have enough food in Minecraft. I happened to be off this server when this was created, so imagine my surprise when I came back and saw this giant glass box attached to our fort. I was pretty surprised, to say the least, but you really need food, and especially if you go exploring or mining or get into a fight or something like that. And grain can be a great source of that. All you need is 3 grain to make 1 piece of bread, and as you can see we have probably about 20 times 3 grain, so we got 20 pieces of bread just sitting here ready to be created at any time. Let's take a look at the second floor. This is our preliminary expansion. That's to say, this is the first expansion we ever made beyond the basic hut in which we survived the first night. You can see over here a couch made by Yakattak, or at least he showed me how to do it. Basically, you just take 2 wooden stairs and put 2 signposts on the side. Boom, you got a couch. Over here, you can see, there's Shell demonstrating it. You can see the remnants of our old base up here. Just a couple furnaces, a workbench, and some cargo crates for storage and that sort of thing. Just really, anything you'd need to store and, survive for the first couple of days. That's what we had here. On the roof, we used to have a farm, but we moved it outside. You can see our minecart ride, or my minecart ride, I should say. I will show that off more in a later video. You can kind of get an idea there of what's going on. We built a fountain in the place of the farm that was originally there, since we expanded the farm to a bigger location. You can see the cactuses down there too, other buildings in the distance. Shell's playing around in the fountain. But yeah, it's a pretty good view. It's not the best I've seen in Minecraft, obviously, but it's a decent view from this rooftop of all that's going on in the outside world. Should probably descend now and look at the rest of the base. Over to my left are various mines and tunnels that go to different bases and different areas from which we've extracted ore and other resources. I won't really show you them. They're I think that's the most boring part of Minecraft, actually, the actual mining. It's just getting resources to build the really cool stuff. Over here, Shell's looking at the food pantry. As he mentioned before, there is a great deal of bread in there. Probably not the most you've ever seen, but still, quite a lot. And even more in here. I think there's like a bunch of extra storage for that stuff, because we made way too much bread. If you look in here, this is the red room, one of our second, expansions. Shell will talk a little bit more about that.
The red room was something we created because we needed a little bit of security on the server. So as you can see, it looks like a pretty pointless room. There's a pumpkin in here and some redstone torches. So when people come in here, they just kind of leave. But what they don't realize is that under the floorboards here, this is our secret chest.
Basically, we can store any valuables we want in here, and it'll ward off robbers for a great deal.
I wouldn't say a great deal, but...
Well, maybe not a great deal, but, enough. Any extra protection you can get for your supplies in Minecraft is really great. This is the latest expansion to our fort. As you can see, it's very sizable, and again, this was built when I was off the server. The Yakattak and EliteCaptain Shell kind of went crazy without me, so seeing as I know really nothing about this room, I guess I'm gonna let EliteCaptain Shell explain again.
So I was on the server and I just realized that upstairs there was not enough space to store all this stuff. We were just running out of room, so me and Yakattak built this room, and I just kind of filled it with crates and made it look semi-nice. And put a bunch of stoves in. It's functional.
This room certainly does serve a purpose. It's meant for storage, and really that's all it does, with the exception of the furnaces on the left there, which are used for crafting mostly.
Smelting, I think you mean.
Yeah, smelting, crafting, whatever. On the roof, we're gonna check out this nice little pool and hot tub that Shell and Yakattak built, along with the beautiful sunset over there. This pool, pools in Minecraft really don't have any function other than to decorate or, play around in, and it's whatever, but it definitely adds some aesthetic value to the fort, which is pretty much otherwise utilitarian in nature, just very purposeful and not really, decorated that much. As you can see through this door, I've built an exit, a back door, which, this fort really needed. That's really about all of the fort. I mean, we're out now, so, yeah, see you later.